So finally, we're going to look at the actual program section of our class, and it's probably all the things I've spoken about before, so I'm probably repeating myself. But anyway, let's go through it. So now that we have a bank account class, it's time to create a new object. So we create a new object, and we'll say bank account and new account. And now we'll still be talking about the pointer. Then we create the bank account and we say new account 2. So here we have created two new objects of the class. So then the first object, we call the alloc on it to allocate a memory space, as we've spoken about in the previous videos. Then we initialize the object. Now the object is ready to use. Then we say new account, set account number. We set account number to 1234. The new account, which is the object, we call the set account balance to 2500. Then our second object, we use the more easier method to actually to allocate and initialize it. So after we've done that, then we use the second we use the method that sets both the account number and the account balance at the same time. So the first object, we use the method that only set the account number. Then we use the the various option that you can use. Think about it for a second. Let's go to the program. So here I have methods. It's up to you to do it this way, but if you think about it, it's the best way to do it, because right here this method sets both the account number and the balance at the same time. So this might be useful when a new account is opened. So when somebody's just opened an account, you want to set their balance. Maybe you want to give them an overdraft, then you send the balance to £500 and then set the account number. But over the lifetime of the object, you might want to set them separately. So maybe the person wants to change the account number. Since there's no need to change the balance, then you need to call this one alone without having to recall this or without having to change all the instance variable at the same time. Same thing with the car class. If you looked at the car class, you can see that I have one method called set car details, which sets all the 4 variables at the same time. You might want to do this maybe during the initial creation of the object for the first time. You want to set the year, the engine number, the value, and the price. You want to set them the first time, but over the lifetime of the object, maybe the rest of them remain constant, but you want to change the current market value. So all you have to do is just call this method called set current value. So that's why you do that. So I have set them differently. So this one I set it using the other method. Then here I just call the new account details to print out the details onto the screen, and same thing with that one. So this is just me repeating myself as usual. As discussed previously, whenever you send an alloc message to a class, you get a new instance of that class, a new instance of the class with a new set of instance variables. The alloc message allocates the memory, then you call the init method to initialize the object for you and make it ready for use. Another way to create an instance from a class in one single line is this. So I'm sure you know that already, but sometimes I'm not sure what I've spoken about previously. That's why I keep writing the same thing. So yeah, as you can see here, let's go to the bank account class instead. So as you can see in the program, let me delete this. So as you can see in the program, when we call the details just print out all that we need. So let's run the program. I hope I haven't typed anything in it to cause an error, and it's fine. So as you can see, we have account number with the value, and the balance with this value. So the bank account is working, but we can change it. Let's try and change something. Let's say new account. Okay. New account Then let's set the balance, set account balance. Now let's put, initially the account balance on the new account is 2,500. Let's set it to 3,500. So that means we've changed the value of the object. So now if we print it, it will not print out. If we print this now, it will not print out 2,500 anymore. It will actually print the 3,500, and the reason is because we have changed it before we call the details. Before we call the details, we have changed the account balance. So this is how you can change the variables. Even though we set it to be 2,500 here, now we change it to 3,500. So this will override that one. So that's why I print the 3,500 here. I hope everything is clear, and I'll see you in the next video.